Hi guys, today we are going to discuss about command line interface in Laravel. In Laravel, there is a Tinker package that provides the command line interface in Laravel. It facilitates to run the commands and use the Laravel models, jobs, events, and many more things. Okay, so you can start the Tinker using the PHP artisan Tinker command on the Laravel root. Okay, so if we run this command, we will land into the command line interface in Laravel. Okay, here you can run the bunch of commands. Like if I run the env command, then it returns the current environment of your application. If we run the migrate command, so basically it will run the command, and there are only bunch of command you can run initially, but you can configure it to run more commands. So for that you need to have the configuration file of this. So we can have the configuration file using the publish command, vendor publish, and publish the this class configuration file, Thinker Service Provider. And when you run it, okay, then it copies the file from the vendor to your config folder tinker.php. So let's check it out what is in that. So in root config folder, if we go, then if you refresh, there is a tinker.php file. Okay, in this php file there are the command section where you can give your custom command to run in Tinker. Okay, or we can add more command to run in Tinker. If we go to the command line in Tinker here, okay, and if you run the server command, that then it won't run because it has currently not configured to run this command configuration. So if we uh, add this command in here in the commands array in the tinker.php configuration file, then you can run it also. Okay, so let's add this. So we need the class file for this command. So basically all the commands exist in Illuminate Foundation. If we go to the vendor folder, okay, and then Laravel, then framework, okay, and src, there is a foundation folder, and then console, okay, here. So you can find our server command class, this one. Okay, so let's open it up, our tinker.php file, and let's copy this path to here, and the class name like this. Okay, so we have given this command configuration that Tinker now can run it also, but you have to exit from the current login Tinker. Every time you change any file, anything, then you have to re-enter it in it. Okay, PHP automation Tinker. And now, if we run serve command, no, it is currently not working using this name. Then it started working. Okay, in every command file there is a name. Okay, I will make the I will tell you in my upcoming video to how to make custom command. So there is a name configuration there, and with this name you can run it. Okay, it is now working. So in command series you can give your custom command, and that will work in the Tinker. Okay, if you want to access any your model, then you can also use it. Like if we want to fetch all the user in my system, in my application, then you can run the eloquent command like this, and it will return. Okay, so using this feature we can interact with our application through the console. Okay, so let's move on to the second option. There is a option in tinker.php alias. So Tinker basically alias all your application classes uh, except the vendor namespace aliases automatically. So let's just check it out what I mean. So I have a custom controller in controllers folder, demo controller. So let's check it out what is in that. So it's a normal simple controller. It has a three function: index, show, and test static. Nothing fancy in that. Okay, so let's create an object of it, or direct you can use directly this demo controller here. And there is a static function called test static. Let's use it. Okay, so you can see here uh, it's saying aliasing demo controller to this whole path in Tinker session. Okay, so in further we can use it. If we run it again, then it is not aliasing again, but first time it aliases. Okay, so if we want to use that vendor any classes in vendor, then we have to include it in aliases section. It is not automatically doing that. So if we try to create object of this class, our server command class, then you will not be able to use it as a shortcut. Okay, use of undefined constant. We're not able to execute or access this class using aliases. So to do this, we have to include in the aliases array as well. Okay, so let's restart our thinker. As I mentioned, if you change anything, you have to re-enter in it. And if we try to access this class, it is still not accessible. Let's try to create an object. Okay, it is accessible and aliasing command to this. We have now message. Okay, so using this configuration, you can alias the vendor namespace classes. Sometimes we need that we don't want to alias our class any specific class in Thinker, so we can prevent it using here don't alias array. So let's mention our demo controller. Earlier we have a creator. We are able to access this using the aliases like here. So okay, so if we mention here in don't aliases, then we will not able to do this anymore. Okay, and like this, and let's re-enter in Thinker. Okay, now if we run this command, this shows demo controller class not found. Okay. So we can use this configuration of Thinker to add any commands and aliases in that. But you can do many more of things in Thinker. You can test the model here, your model here. You can test your eloquent query here without writing the code in any controller, anything else. You can run the job and run the queue here. Okay, you can generate the fake data using the factory. I will make a video on this factory method also. Okay, so that's all for now. It's a just overview, not I'm digging very deep, but you can explore further using this space. Thank you so much for joining this session.